everyone, it's Precious Pioneer, and I wanted to share a quick video with you guys. Something new, a little bit different than what I typically do, but kind of still me. And so basically I felt like our devices and like are getting a bad rap, and like social media and stuff is like involving a lot of like seclusion, and a lot of people are feeling a lot of negativity and they're getting a bad rap for everything that surrounds it. So I felt like it'd be cool to kind of share my personal wake up routine to kind of have a good positive start on the day, and maybe it'll be beneficial for you guys. And I don't know, but I just came from the gym, so I'm kind of in my workout gear and I'm a little sweaty, but it's okay. But basically I have 5 little that's 10, but I have 5 tips for you guys, or what I usually do, or kind of my routine, so I'm gonna get into it. My first one is usually when you wake up, a lot of people, or at least me, I also struggle with this, is we have a lot of notifications on our phone. So we'll check like Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and like see all our notifications. And I feel like that kind of, there's like science behind it, because I've seen like TED Talks about this as well, but waking up to social media, you're immediately at the mercy of whatever you see. So let's say you wake up and you see like a really sad dog video or something, right? Then all of a sudden, like, your first emotion when you wake up is really, really sad because you saw whatever you saw, you know? So I feel like taking control of that and deciding what you see in the morning kind of has a big role in that. So my first tip for number 1 that I usually do, I'm slightly religious, so I have a Bible app and they have like a new quote every day, but like I also have a motivational like quote app that like shows you like quotes from Oprah or Michelle Obama, or I don't know, anybody. Like there's a whole bunch of different quotes, Gandhi, I don't know, that says like go out and be the light, and I don't know, some random like inspiration of like, hey, like adversities are hard, go out and conquer your day, I don't know. And so seeing that every day, I like open those 2 apps first, and then they're like, okay, like be the best person that you can be, and then suddenly like you're like, wow, okay, I can do that today. And so you're starting your day off with something really positive. And I think before you open like your Instagram and all that stuff, which I totally understand, like give it a solid hour, you know, let yourself decide how you want to have your day and go from there, you know. And I feel like looking at those apps as well, like you kind of you feel a sense of like, hey, like I'm gonna go conquer this day, and there's a sense of like grace and gratitude towards like, hey, like, wow, like another day, you know, like thank you, like I'm very grateful for another day, like let's go. Because like not everybody wakes up each day, which is kind of sad, and I don't mean that to sound so grim, but it's the truth, you know. So it's taking each day as a gift, taking each day as like, hey, like I have another day to be my best self and to share that with somebody and to spread kindness. Like I have another day to do what I love to do. I have another day to like do that thing that I say I always wanted to do, you know what I mean? So like starting off the day with something really positive and being in control of that is like my first like go-to. I make sure that I kind of like keep that peace within myself, because like going on social media, like you could see that something burned down last night and you're like, wow, that's like heavy stuff, like, but you shouldn't wake up to that because that can impact your whole day. But number 2, it's like a typical routine. I go brush my teeth, wash my face, but usually while I'm in that like routine, your mind goes other places. You're not like, ooh, I need to like brush this part. You know, you're not usually so focused on exactly what you're doing. So I use that time to kind of reflect on the quote and kind of use that quote personally. I'm like, okay, so how can I do that? Like, what can I do? You know, so I think of my whole routine of everything that I have for the day, which kind of goes into step 3, because when I'm done with part 3, because when I'm done with that, I utilize like sticky notes. I'm really forgetful. Sorry, that's my phone. I should probably turn that off. But I utilize sticky notes because I can't keep a schedule to save my life. Like I am so bad with timers and things like that. So usually I have like just a long mini list of like from the basic of stuff to the most complicated things on there. So on the list, it'll even say like brush your teeth, which obviously I'll do, but it's like that satisfying like, ooh, I did a thing, so you get it crossed off. That way at the end of the day, I can see like all that I've accomplished. So even if I don't accomplish everything, I'm like, hey, you know, I may not have done everything, but I did things, you know, today I actually utilized my day in a good way, and that kind of reinforces positivity back into you, and you're like, wow, okay, so I did a thing, and it makes you feel good. And that's, I feel like having a positive life or starting your day positive starts with making you feel good. You know, you have to take care of yourself first. Before you can take care of other people and spread kindness, you have to have it within you first. And so you have to make sure you're good and how you feel today. And some days you don't feel that great. Some days you'll feel sick or sad or whatever, and that's okay too. But I guess what I'm trying to say is you want to like be in control of that. If you feel sad, then you feel sad, not because, you know, you woke up to something sad. You know what I mean? You gotta like take that control and that power back. And so number 4, usually after I get back from the gym or, oh, I'm sorry, I skipped a thing. I guess number 4 would be to go to the gym or to get some sort of exercise. Like my personal routine is I go to the gym. Sorry, Freckles is here with me and she just wants some attention a little bit. Okay, yeah, so yeah, number 4 I would always recommend is what I do, I go to the gym or I get some sort of workout. So either that being like a nice 10-minute walk outside to breathe your fresh air, whether that's like 5 minutes of stretching or something like that. I feel like getting your body going is what really like sparks creativity, gets the blood pumping. You're like, ooh, ready to start my day. And yeah, that's what I recommend. I think that's a great way. Like, even if you're just walking outside to go check your mail from yesterday, you know, like it doesn't have to be so intense, but it's just nice to get your body moving, not so much in the routine of like, okay, I have to go to work and you just throw on your clothes and you're rushing out the door. Like that can be really stressful because then you're running late, you know, but give that time, that extra 5-10 minutes to breathe outside, check the weather, you know, like give yourself that luxury. You can listen to your favorite music, a podcast, Precious the Foodie, you know, anything you want. Okay, yeah, going down to like my last little tip here is, usually, yeah, I grab caffeine. I need caffeine. I will be sleepy all day. So that's coffee. For the gym, sometimes I'll take pre-workout or something to get me like really going. But yeah, just have a cup of coffee, read your newspaper. But yeah, I feel like that's the best way to end a snack. I don't really eat a whole lot in the morning. I usually have like avocado toast or a piece of fruit or something. I don't know, it's hard for me to eat a lot in the morning, I guess. But that's what I would recommend. And drink a lot of water because you're really dehydrated when you sleep. But yeah, that's my usually wake up morning routine. I'm sorry that was not helpful at all, but I hope it was. I hope you got something out of it because there's a lot of negativity out there right now, and I want you guys to go out and live your best lives, and that starts off with a very powerful, very good morning. So bye. Have a good day, guys.